All right, fantasy players and gamblers, another episode of the show. I myself, Dr. A, the doc, hanging again with Amir the King. How you doing, boy?
Doing good, buddy. How are you today?
I'm doing great, man. Just trying to get revved up on this Thursday for the Rams and the Raiders. I'd love to get your thoughts, and then let's just dive into the spread and the over/under, man.
Okay, so Raiders are 6.5 point favorites on the road. Over under is 42. Um, you know, Looking at this game, the Raiders are one of the hottest teams in football right now.
Yep.
And obviously that's factored into the spread. But I feel like the Raiders, I don't, I definitely like the Raiders here. Probably at six, but even 6.5, maybe not even buying a point here because I think they're going to win by more than 7. Um,
Right.
and the Raiders actually have had a lot of tough losses, close games at the beginning of the year. They do score a lot of points. I know the Rams defense has not been playing well. Jalen Ramsey has not been playing well, even though he's an all-pro, but not this year. And so I think not having the support with the rest of the team there, he hasn't been able to do his job. So I feel like it's a
And the Raiders
Devontae
are
Adams.
like, right? The Raiders are on an upswing, right? Winning 3 in a row, right? Like the offensive.
Raiders have won 3 in a row. Devontae Adams and Carr seem to finally kind of really be on the same page. Devontae Adams has 664 yards and 7 touchdowns in the past 5 games. Okay.
Yep. So, the injury data that you can see right here, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it really supports what your kind of prediction is here. Look at the offensive skills player. So, Matt Stafford's out, and the second string is probably out. Probably going to get Baker Mayfield to possibly start this game. Probably doesn't know a lot of the offense, but look at the offensive skills players. It's less than 1, 0.84. And the defensive secondary is 0. I mean, they're so banged up. Offensive line is good, but you need other things to happen in order for you to score points. And they're 3.7 at the defensive line health. And so, given all of this red on the Rams side, like you said, I think it's going to be pretty difficult for the Rams to score a lot of points. The Raiders on that side, you could see their health. Their offensive line is optimal. Their offensive skills players are optimal. The defensive line is good at 5.67. Yeah, they got some liability at the defensive secondary position, but at the end of the day, who do we expect to score more points in this game based on the injury data? It's got to be the Raiders. And so this data does support your -6.5 with the Raiders. So we're gonna suggest definitely -6.5. Take the Raiders. Put your house on it. Maybe not. Maybe put just your car on it.
Yeah, I mean it is Vegas. So and then this is kind
Yeah.
of like a home game for the Raiders. There may be more Raiders fans than Rams
Yeah.
fans there. So
Exactly. What do you think of the 42 points on the over/under?
um I think the Raiders will score a lot of points. You know, Rams may get a few fluke points, but I'm kind of I prefer to stay away from the over under.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, you
I
just don't
agree.
know because I could see I, I may like the under here, but if the Raiders start lighting it up and playing kind of slack on defense, then I could see the Rams getting a couple fluke points at the end of the game.
Yeah, 35-8, you lose, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
like, and so I don't like this at all. I don't like the 42 at all. Rams aren't going to score a lot of points, is what kind of our data is telling us. Raiders may potentially score a lot of points. If that number was 45, maybe 47,
yeah.
46, 47, that could be a potential underpick here. But 42, I think that Vegas is just tempting you there. I would stay away. We would definitely. I think we agree, right? We'll stay
I
away
agree
from the over
totally.
under here.
Yeah.
All right. So the summary is. Based on the injury health of the Rams and the skills players of the Raiders that are super healthy and they're on an upswing, etc. We take the Raiders -6.5. They should be able to cover, and all the data is pointing to don't touch the over/under. It's too risky, and that's pretty much it, right, boy?
I agree.
All right,
Couldn't say
man.
it better myself.
All right,
Go
yeah.
Raiders.
Go
I
to the
say
bank, take
take the
out a
bet
bunch
to
of
Vegas
cash.
and lay the house down. You
Yeah,
know?
go to the bank, take out a bunch of cash, cash in your IRA, and then put it on the Raiders. All right,
Good
man.
luck.
All right,
See
brother.
ya.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.